Okay, guys, welcome to the MrPenriquez podcast. This is going to be the first podcast of a series of podcasts. I mean, it's actually just going to be a lot of podcasts, and they're all going to be different things about different things, kind of just whatever is on my mind, heart, everything like that. This part is the introduction podcast. So basically, I'm just telling you this is going to be probably a quick one. It's not going to be anything crazy, but basically, I'm just telling you who I am and just kind of what I've done video wise, YouTube wise, everything like that. So, but yeah, if you have seen my channel, if you watching this, probably you already are, a subscriber or something like that. But basically, I've been doing YouTube for over 12 years now. Now, granted, yes, I've taken quite a bit of hiatus because of the pandemic and all the crazy rules. And let's just put it this way, I am not a fan of YouTube's stuff sometimes. And just kind of, you know, the fact that, like, sometimes people who voice their own opinions on things don't always get the best treatment on there, and I'm not saying anything else. So, but basically, I'll be doing this on this channel and also on my Rumble channel, and hopefully I'll be able to like put some audio podcast versions of this out so that if you don't have Rumble Premium or you don't have YouTube Premium or whatever, you can, listen to this without having to be watching the video. So there's that, and basically, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing with this guy. And I haven't really made money on anything before anyway on YouTube or anything. So I'm not really thinking that I'm going to make money off of this, and I will, however, kind of start doing maybe I might have a store going up at some point that will have some Mr. Penriquez merch, like my first taste testing, on a shirt or something. But we'll find out. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things though that I'm just like, I mean, yeah, you can get Gildan and all that stuff, but I'm not the biggest fan of, clothing a lot of times. So, at least as far as like YouTube merch and stuff like that. So, yeah. Basically, I just wanted to start this podcast up to be just about I just wanted to talk about certain things that I might see and be like, oh, I want to bring this topic up and kind of just talk about it and everything like that. And this way, it'll be a lot easier than the way it normally would happen if I was just gonna bring it up in a vlog or something like that, which nobody really. I mean, I don't know. That's just in passing and stuff like that. So, yeah. That being said, though, I do have a lot of back footage that I need to go through and I need to actually put it up into videos. I just haven't really had the time, and also just I don't know. I Things have been kind of crazy, and I just kind of have been trying to avoid any drama via all the crazy algorithms and everything like that. Um, no, just have to make a joke there. Speaking of jokes, I'm gonna tell you my first joke of the day. This is gonna be probably a segment. This is actually from yesterday though, because I was actually gonna be recording this yesterday, and I got off work and got back home, and it was past 8, and I was just like, didn't have any time to really do it and, be able to put it up before a decent hour. So, but, so I work the donation door right now at a Goodwill. Been working there for a few months, 7 months or whatever. And so this donor came up and they had this, like, those crazy cool, like, semi truck kind of things that you can put your Hot Wheels in and everything. Well, they had something like that, but it was like a shark. And the coolest thing about that shark was it had like a bunch of submarines and stuff like that in it. It was pretty cool. But I was just like, oh, this is really cool. I was like, man, we didn't have any of this when I was a kid. We just had sticks and stones, and we'd go outside and beat each other with them. And that was a joke. Obviously we didn't always beat each other with them. Sometimes we would just beat, I don't know, around a bush or something like that. That's where the saying came from. It came from my generation. I'm just kidding. It didn't come from my. That'd be funny though. Uh, anyway, so that's going to be a little segment that I'm going to start doing in these podcasts, like joke of the day. And yeah, as far as that goes, check out some of the cool stuff I got. I got literally all of this stuff I got at Goodwill, pretty much, except for the Adidas bottle. Where the heck is it? Right there. But the thing behind it is a clock with a little like light, a ring that lights up. It's pretty sweet. And then I've got the Aurora Borealis lamp here. I got a little astronaut, and the astronaut actually, when I turned him on, he does basically he reflects off of the like projects it onto the wall or whatever, and it's basically like a nebula kind of thing, and it just kind of goes around. It's pretty sweet. And then I got this like thing. It's a ball that's supposed to be like a snapshot of the like I don't know Milky Way galaxy or something like that. But the weird part is it's in a ball form, so it's actually like a flattened thing that's turned into a ball that actually is external. So it's like they took I don't even know how to explain it, but it actually looks pretty cool and I like how it just goes through all the colors like that. I've got the dark saber over here. It's not the super expensive one or anything like that. It's just the toy one that was like $20 or whatever. But still, it's pretty sweet. I also just bought, I don't know where I put it right at this moment, but I also just bought because we got a donation and it was another lightsaber. Not an electronic one or anything like that. It was just a red one, but it was one of the first ones. So it was like copyright 1999 because it was from like 99 or 2000, which is when I got my first, lightsabers. And I was like, because I got this one, and then of course I've seen the other ones, and they only have like 3 extensions. And I was like, oh man, I swear. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's right here. Right here. Right here. So I was like, I swear they used to have 4 extensions. And so I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's sweet. This helps me prove it. Because there's 4 extensions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those have 3 extensions. They're way thinner plastic. The handle of this feels heavier than the freaking whole lightsaber there. And that thing has lights in it and everything. It's, electronic and everything. Which I would have on, but it makes too much noise. So, not really a way to turn that off. But, yeah, so I was just like, okay, now I have absolute, like, because I was like, am I going insane? It is, it's been 20 years, or 20, it's been 25 years, since these lightsabers came out 25, 26 years. So I was just like, maybe I'm going insane, and I don't know. But I indeed was not going insane. So basically, it's I was right. No Mandela effect. I am literally telling the truth. Um, but yeah, so right now this is kind of my setup for the moment. I've got the little Wendy's guy up here. I gotta go that way, and that one's purple, although you can't really tell. But anyway, yeah. So thank you for watching this first introduction podcast, and thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever you want to do. Um, I'm hoping to be able to do about 2 or 3 of these a week, and that'd be nice. Although I'm not certain yet. This first one's just kind of the introduction one, so that's why it's going to be like 15 minutes. Maybe, I mean, I'm at 11 minutes right now. I've just been blabbering about lightsabers. So it's not really been just about me. Um, but my next one is going to be about my mom. And then I'm going to do one about the evil that I've been seeing in this world lately. The crazy, I mean, I just don't even, oh, it's going to be an episode, I'll tell you what. But yeah, there's that one. And then I've got another one planned for. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Oh. Oh, yeah. Something that I saw in it was a book that we got donated. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? You know, like, what? But that's going to be a different one. And then I also wanted to do one for Easter, but I couldn't record in time. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that soon. And yeah. So hopefully you liked this one and you'll like the next few. And just keep watching. These are going to be probably short podcasts, unless, I mean, I might, if a bunch of people start commenting or something like that, I might do longer ones or do live ones. But for right now, this is pretty much how I'm going to be doing it. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. And have a great day. Godspeed. Because, God is always with you, And whether you, I mean, whether you believe in him or not, he's always trying to be with you. So just, you got to have an open heart, open mind. And I don't just mean like, throw away all your, no, all your knowledge and crap like that. No. I believe what I believe, and I can. This will be a different episode probably, but let me tell you, there's so much stuff that has happened that just cannot be explained, and not only just like in like scientific world or whatever, but like in my life and before my life, that just cannot be explained, without God. So, but yeah. All right. I'll talk more about that later. Talk to you later.